Imagine that you're being gang stalked for a couple of years now, and all of a sudden, someone comes to you, looks at you right in the eyes, and goes, orange. Then, not knowing what to think of it, but thrown off, you begin wondering, what did that guy mean? The guy came up to you with absolutely no context. He just came up to you and he said, orange, and walked away. Then you walk towards your car, and there is an orange cone. One of those that they put in the stores whenever they're mopping so that people won't slip. Then you get in your car, right? And you start noticing a shit ton of people wearing orange. There are workers wearing their bright orange vests. There is an actual person outside selling oranges. All of a sudden, you start seeing the color orange everywhere. And you know for a fact that gang stalkers are wearing the color orange to fuck you. Hello, welcome to chapter 7 or episode 7 about how to gang stalk someone. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about color sensitization, how I was sensitized to the color orange by gang stalker. When I say I was sensitized, I don't mean that I was sensitized. I mean that they tried to sensitize me. The truth is that for more than half of my gang stalking operation, I already knew the process because keep in mind, I had been gang stalked for about 4 or 5 years at this point. So I knew gang stalking inside and out by this point. If you go online, you will start noticing. If you go online and you check out the testimonials of people, you will see that people testify that hundreds of people wore the same color, the same pattern, or said the same words in order to harass the person. The truth of the matter is that it appeared like that to the target because the target was sensitized to that color, to that pattern, or to that word. The truth is that true sensitization takes a lot of effort, and the target has to be completely naive for those techniques to be effective, which is why I am making so many of these videos, because the more the target or anyone understands gang stalking and sensitization, the less efficient and the less probable that any psychological harm will actually be casted upon you and your psyche. To be honest, I feel like my group of gang stalkers were lazy. Like, I could have been a better gang stalker, to be honest. Like, to fuck with me, you need to put a lot more effort. Like, a lot, because I'm fucking hard-headed. Like, I am hard-headed as fuck. But I like to keep people guessing, so if I'm like dying inside, you're not gonna know because I'm not gonna say anything. So, anyways, same thing if I'm like dying of laughter. I'm not gonna show it unless I want to. So, sensitizing you to orange. This video is actually gonna be kind of short because my gang stalkers were lazy when they tried to sensitize me to the color orange. All they did was what I explained it to you. I was with my roommate, we were just chatting, we were smoking, and then he looked at me and he just said, orange. And then I was like, ugh, here we go. So then I walked out, and yeah, indeed, there was a fucking orange cone right at the entrance of my car. So I grabbed the cone and I moved it. So then I got into my car, and then I began noticing road work and the orange vests, the safety vests, those are orange. And then I was like, okay, I know what's gonna happen. And because I knew what was gonna happen, it didn't. I didn't get sensitized. But if I didn't know any better, I would have felt anguish and terror about whenever I would see a color orange. You see, when people are getting gang stalked, they get exposed to a color or a number or a phrase so much that every time you hear it, you have the thought, that person is a gang stalker, that person is doing it on purpose. Because someone or many people actually said that word or that phrase a lot, many times, just to fuck with you. So then you get sensitized to the phrase or the color or the object. You literally get your mind programmed. And the more tired you are, the more naive about gang stalking you are, the easier it is going to be for gang stalkers to sensitize you to things. If my gang stalkers would have been good. If my gang stalkers would have been any good, they should have like pushed a lot of orange things, like orange cones or oranges. You know, I should have gotten texts of like oranges or like a square with an orange color. Something, you know, they should have gotten fucking creative. I wanted like a nice fun ride, but no, they were lazy. I can't believe I'm fucking saying this, but for real, like, chop chop, motherfucker. And like, they should have done a bunch of shit, you know. But no, so it didn't work. By the way, during my gang stalking operation, this is exactly what I was thinking. I was like, come on, sensitize me further. Oh, it was funny. No, but for real. So they should have done that, but like a lot. And once that would happen, I would be convinced that gang stalkers would wear or say the color orange on purpose. And then whenever I would see a color orange or anything orange, I would be like, that's a gang stalker. That's a gang stalker. But I feel that at this point in time, I had a better understanding of gang stalkers, of gang stalking, than actual gang stalkers. That's why a lot of their shit wasn't working at the end. Like at the end, I was like, And it was funny to see like the gang stalkers struggle to try to get a fucking reaction from me. Anyways, so yeah, like that's how they should have done it. Like gang stalkers, like if you're gang stalking someone and you want to sensitize them to the color orange, you just say orange and make an evil face. And then like you have all your gang stalking friends to send them like orange emojis, like maybe like citrus fruits, like a little sun, something that is orange, you know, like a fucking, you know, especially if there are a lot of construction workers. But when I think about it, you know, the color orange was bad because it's not a color that people use a lot. I would say it would be better to be sensitized to yellow because people wear it more often. The sun is yellow. It's on the stoplights. Like yellow would be like the best color. Piss is the color yellow, you know. So like you could do that. Like yellow would be a lot easier. But anyways, sensitizing someone to a color, it's that simple. But the person has to be really tired and has to be completely naive about sensitization. So if you're a target, just watch all my videos about gang stalking and you're gonna be fine. If you're a gang stalker and you're trying to gang stalk someone, you have to really like fucking push the sensitizing a lot. Like one of my favorite sensitizations was when I was sensitized. I don't know if it happened to me automatically, but like to the color red. That shit was fucking amazing because red is everywhere. It's at the stoplights. It's at the stoplight from the cars. It's on the stop signs. The red is everywhere. So if you're gonna sensitize a target to a color, make it be red. There's a lot of red cars, and red is just like it has to do with blood. It's fucking cool. Like red is the color. If you're gonna sensitize a target to red, and people wear it all the time. Anyways, this was my recounting of sensitizing a target to the color orange. If you want to sensitize a target to the color orange, you have to push the color hard. But it is a color that is really hard to push because it's not a color that is commonly talked about. So like there has to be a lot of construction work in your area because the signs for construction, you know, they're like an amberish orange color. And other gang stalkers have to be like pushing out a lot of pictures on social media with the orange color. Like gang stalking has to be all encompassing. Like you can't just pick a target and kind of target them. You have to really fucking commit, you know. Anyways, guys, that's it for this video. I just wanted to talk to you about gang stalking and how you should actually sensitize someone to the color orange. Like out of the gang stalking context, orange doesn't mean anything. It's like a beautiful color. I love orange. I love oranges. I love everything about it. So you have to impose it in a manner of saying like warning, you know. Anyways, on the next video, I'm gonna tell you how gang stalkers try to sensitize me to syringes. All right, bye.